Welcome to your pick a card! Yay! Just kidding. Hi, hello there! Welcome to your pick a card. Before we start, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and please share it to your friends. Even if you don't like it, they might. Go ahead and pick your pile. If you don't know what a pick a card reading is like, then what you will do is you will pick one of these lovely objects that I selected for you, and just whatever one resonates with you, whichever one you think is the prettiest, whatever draws you towards the pile that you feel like choosing. If you feel like picking more than one pile, go ahead and do that. Pause the video and go ahead and select your pile, and I will be back. Okie dokie. I'm gonna start with the orange flower. I don't know what kind of flower this is, but it's a pretty one. So we're gonna start with the orange flower. To go with that flower, I will be getting a card out of the Shadowscape stack. Spirit, what does this pile mean to me? What messages does this pile need to know? Okay. So for your pile, let me see. You're dealing with somebody at work or in an office situation who has been kind of showing some sloppy work lately. This person may be like having really little follow through, and it's something that is bothering you. If this isn't another person and you feel like it resonates with you, which it more likely than not will if you're a masculine energy, but if you're a feminine energy, then I feel like this is going to be somebody that you either work with or somebody that you are currently discussing finances with, if it is a partner. But this is going to be specifically with whatever work it is that you two are doing together or separately for your joint purpose is going to be suffering a little bit right now, or just getting frustrating for you, basically. Why? As for why this seems to be happening, I feel like they could be having like a little bit of difficulty with being a little bit selfish, or feeling like there's people being traitors against them. However, it's more so like a traitor energy towards themselves, because they're allowing themselves to get distracted by the things that they know aren't grounding for them, which is what's causing the sloppiness or the lack of follow through. What else does this pile need to know? Okay, there's for sure energy of feeling like stagnant or just real slow to move. I feel like this person is a pretty free-spirited person who may have some type of like addictive tendencies, and that's again causing the slowing of the movement. If it's not any actual like addictions, then it's like having too much lustful thoughts, basically, that are letting them get distracted. Now, if this is like a coworker or something, do not assume the worst. It's more likely than not it's like a negative thought process, things like that, so don't go accusing anybody of anything. We can be just as addicted to sadness and chaos as we can to happiness and love. Okay, I feel like this is probably your energy if you are the female. If you're not the female, then it's the it's with whoever you're dealing with, but they're basically like surrounding themselves with love, and almost hiding their spiritual beliefs or purposes or connection, and allowing love to take the precedence of it, which is halting their own creative endeavors. And they're really putting like kind of like they're putting like love on their, like they're wearing their heart on their sleeve so that they don't have to pay attention to the fact that they don't feel like they're like here for any other purpose. Like, you know, they're just consuming themselves with the love instead, or the need for love. They were in the near future, there's going to be a turnaround for this person. They're going to have a pretty large spiritual awakening. They could be already on the verge of that, and that's what's causing all of this, like depression and type feelings. But there's going to be a lot about themselves and their shadow work and their you know, the shadows of others and how they're interacting with those. That's going to be brought to light, and they'll be able to heal them a little bit, and that's going to bring a lot of hope in their direction. Also, in that same process, there's going to be a lot of healing that's needed. A lot of rest that's needed, because the current energy looks like it's experiencing a little bit of burnout, even though they're normally such a feisty person. And I do feel like this is a spiritual burnout, because this is somebody who is in tune to either other realms or other purposes or otherworldly connections. They're definitely somebody that is like spiritually aware, though, but I feel like they've been kind of closing it off for a while now. I also feel like they actually might not know about the abilities that they could have. It seems like they're actually like withholding it from themselves, almost like their higher self has been withholding it from themselves up until now, and I think now it's being brought to their awareness that their soul is on the wrong path currently and it needs to change direction, but it is divinely led and protected, so they don't need to worry about that direction, but they just need to not resist it and allow it to be something they're hopeful about. If that direction has to do with a heartbreak, then let it happen. Don't resist it. They're definitely in the current energy of resistance with it, or self-infliction of it. And again, a heartache does not necessarily need to be with another individual. the heartache can also be something that they are doing to themselves. It can be self-inflicted, so. In the upcoming future also, there's going, or maybe in the very, very recent past, but there is going to be a new project that they are offered or starting or feel the incentive to start, and they are being pushed to hold off on that one, actually. Just for a little bit, until the burnout's over. Oh. Yeah, hold off on that one. Whatever that project is, it's something that isn't planned out enough. It's not like well thought out enough. So they, and it's also having to do with something that is currently like they're not willing to walk away from. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, so like they're, let me get a clarifier. How can it be a project that's new but they already have it? I can't remember. Okay, so the project, it's, okay, I get it. It's something from the past. It's actually a project that had already, possibly a relationship or some type of business partnership or something, but, or an idea that they had, but I do feel like it's more so linked towards a person, and it's somebody from the past that had not been a victory, like they felt defeated in the situation, and they are now feeling like it is coming back. It's offering some type of like innocent nostalgia to it, like a carefree, like, you know, just escape and do this instead, you know, and it's distracting them from their actual, like, it's distracting them from like being able to use their intuition properly and their third eye properly. Which is causing anxiety. It could be having to do with a breakup that had recently happened, and now they were trying to like come back around, maybe. But it's causing too much anxiety right now, and so they're really being pushed to not take this currently as something that's like an option, and to just hold off on it until this rest and recovery that was needed up here can happen. I do feel like this might have to do with the retrograde situation, so maybe when that's done it would be better energy. This person really needs to reconnect in with their intuition though. Like their crown chakra and their third eye are completely like screaming for them to use them or to balance them out. And at the same time, that's like all they're using also. So it could be imbalanced in a hyperactive type way also, which is causing all the doubts and anxiety. Or paranoia probably. And I also do feel like that this person, they have like, their anxieties are causing them to act abusive. If this is you, then it's your anxieties. But if you were picking it up as the other person, then their anxieties are actually causing the abusive behavior, and it is, that's the other reason that it's being suggested that they hold off on pursuing anything, because it could turn into like something that they're being violent in without realizing it, and they'll regret it later. But it's because of whatever paranoias are happening right here. And if it's vice versa, if you're the one that's dealing with this person, then just allow them to walk away for now if you can, and let them rest and recover without making any situation like more stressful, because that's basically they're trying to fight their lack of intuition, or your like clouded foresight, or your hyperactive foresight, you know, is trying to fight with the solar plexus, like for confidence and for self-worth and like ability and like power, and it's not a power struggle that's working out very well. So try to kill that resistance. Yeah, you gotta let the resistance to the spiritual part, or to the intuition part, let that part go, and just let yourself be the part that's glowing. Be your own inner light. Don't start doubting your own abilities or your protection out there in the world. It's time for a fresh hope, and to take chances on new opportunities instead of thinking there's new opportunities in the projects that you had already previously failed with, because that is just a confidence power struggle at that point. That's just the ego wanting to win and not trusting the intuition that's telling them to forfeit. Okay, so that is probably all that I have for this pile, I think. Yeah, I think so. Also try to do like inner light exercises, meditations. Imagine like the white light going through your whole body, that sort of thing. Keep like the power circle of protections around you. Cleanse your energies. Go to a energy healer if possible to get you balanced out again, because it's basically all superficial issues that are happening right now because of that. Specifically, it's not anyone or anything or yourself that's failing right now. It's just the energetic imbalance that's happening that's causing it to seem that way. Okay, so bye. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Hello, Pile 2 with the Amethyst. How are you doing today? Hopefully everybody's great. So, I didn't really have a topic at hand today. I just decided to see what came out, so that's what we're doing. Whoa. Alright, so you're feeling a little stuck, are you? Or having issues with creating things. Possibly even feeling trapped, or like you're experiencing a lot of delays, or there's some type of unfinished business that's getting to you right now, like loose ends that you needed to tie up that you couldn't. Those loose ends are causing you to have a lot of self-doubt or a lot of self-constraint issues. But to have no fear, because hope is here. it'll soon pass as soon as you release the desire and the need for love and you open up to unconditional love. You're going to be experiencing either currently or in the near future something that's going to feel like it was unjust. The message behind that is for you to have faith and confidence in the fact that nothing happens for like accidental purposes. So it's not that it was unjust, it's more so meant to be a poetic justice, I guess you'd say. If used properly, it's also something that will be able to eliminate your anxiety that you've been having. It's a chance for you to escape or to find like liberation and freedom again from somebody who could be very abusive or emotionally manipulative. And also who didn't have very great follow-through. They didn't have follow-through. And I feel like they got caught for something that was because of how sloppy they had done it. Like they weren't trying to cover their tracks almost. I also feel like they tried to sell it as if it was love when they were doing this manipulation, or that's how they were manipulating you. And also by trying to make it seem like bringing back past memories, you know, things like that. Trying to act like they were just like young and carefree and like you were taking things too serious maybe, or possibly that's the way that you were viewing it, trying to keep yourself into whatever addictive pattern you were stuck in. This was definitely causing you to feel lost and confused and misled. Like you were misled into a maze, basically. Like you were letting things that weren't grounding for you to distract you. I feel like this person could be somebody that you are financially dependent on. Or you saw a lot of like financial availability or gain with your connection with them, which was causing you to stay wanting to be like a nurturing or healing person, thinking that you could support them or heal them. But what it was actually making you do was, while you were trying to find that inner confidence and while you were trying to like shield yourself with your spiritual connection and like trusting your intuition and stuff, what you were really doing was focusing on the shadows of the past and things that you remembered and not letting them go, instead of being able to create new things and new memories and things. You were really clinging on to that like the childhood nostalgia type memories, and turning your back on the abundance that could have been being gained from the situation. Yeah, you were refusing to start over. You were refusing to let it rebirth. You wanted to cling to the past issues or the past traumas and not rebirth them, which essentially is leading to a false judgment day in essence, like where you're going to feel like you got the punishment and they didn't in that way. Or you're in like, it could be that you're just like fearing the change and that's why you're feeling so stagnant. And for a select few of you, it was like a denial about what you did, whatever it is that you did wrong, or that you feel like you would be suffering for. I do feel like you are having some type of commitment issues, either you or your person that you're dealing with, or whoever this is resonating towards. They're having some type of like commitment issues with the situation. Most certainly because of that clinging on to the past. One of you or both of you are acting kind of, one of you's got kind of like a jerky attitude or unnecessary moodiness, and the other one is slapping like unrealistic expectations on the other. It's almost like you guys are in like a power struggle of who can make who feel less capable or something, or less rewarded, or that is not a good dynamic for any relationship to be in. So do your best to see everything from the most, in the most divine order, with the most love and unconditional love present as possible. Because it's really just stifling your own confidence in the process. This restlessness or burnout that you're feeling, you already know why. You are coming out as with a High Priestess card, so you have some type of psychic intuition or abilities of some sort, some way, somehow. And whatever they are, that's what seems to be leading you to your burnout. And your burnout from this other person. So if you're not willing to allow yourself to grow and to morph into the new you and do the phoenix thing and rise up again as a new self after you burn out completely, then it's going to just stunt your spiritual growth and possibly continue to block your intuitive abilities, which means that whatever paranoias you're suffering from currently are possibly going to amplify in that time. Sometimes ambition or perfectionism can actually hinder you. So it's really best to look at your surroundings and look at the way that you're interacting with people and notice whether or not you are building something that is like intricately wound, that is worth the investment, or if you're just toiling away all day for nothing. And also if you're actually giving people the benefit of the doubt to come to you in a clean and like direct fashion, or if you're almost like weaving the lies together or weaving the like misunderstandings like together in order to try to trap them. And then for some of you, I feel like you're actually putting up like a defensive shield almost, like setting out traps to trap the person or to trap anybody that's going to be bringing you harm, and you've just put on like such a tough face that you want people to fear you instead of like looking at you like you're worth like catching. So you've kind of gotten like you've self-tainted your reputation so that people wouldn't try to come close in a way. Or maybe a very, very few of you, like one of you is actually probably the purpose or the reason that the relationship or whatever this partnership was has actually been failing, because you did it on purpose after you got like after you got what you wanted, or like after they finally like started a family with you, or maybe not actually a family, but like once they started like actually like seeing a partnership with you, then you kind of like bit their head off almost, or sucked them dry of their energy rather than wanting to have a lifelong type partnership. You're really going to want to there's going to be an opportunity also coming towards you that's going to be either love related or work related, depending on which side you resonated with this with. But it's going to be a new experience for you though, whichever one it is. Take that opportunity because you're going to be victorious in it. Yeah. Take that opportunity. And make sure that you allow your solar plexus and your sacral to really truly be what's leading your decisions. And don't let yourself fall back into any dark clouds or shadows. If this group would like to work on anything with shadow work or anything like that, then just send me a message to my email below and I will arrange something with you, because I feel like it would be really helpful for this group. And that is all I got. Okay, bye. Thank you. Subscribe and like, comment. And last but not least, hello pile 3 with my favorite thing ever, the crystal lotus candle holder thing, which I've never used as a candle holder because I don't want to make it dirty with the wax. Alright, so for this pile, there's no real topic. I've just been letting whatever message comes through come through for each pile. So, but for this pile, it looks like you're actually in a very generous mindset, or soon to be. Yeah, this pile, it seems like, is filled with the leaders of the groups. the ones that are willing to help, give to charity, to give to each other, to like they don't have a, this group does not have a poverty mindset, that's for sure. I also feel like this group is pretty happily united in a relationship. Because of that. If you're not in a relationship yet, then you're being pushed to work on that, to work on getting that heart chakra and that sacral chakra and the crown chakra rolling really good and flowing smoothly, and then you are going to be having a relationship come into your life or a partnership with business that will be very beneficial for you. If you need help on doing that, I can help you. I'm an energy healer, so just send me a message to my email or book it online on my website, AmberEnergyHealer.com. Okay, it does look like there was a divine feminine who really was like knocked off of her horse for a little bit. Something to do with a third-party support. Yeah, I think that she was feeling that way, but she got support and is now really enjoying her craft or her job place. Like the divine masculine, if this is two separate people, then it's a female and masculine. If it's, and it can go either way, whichever way you feel applies to your situation. But I do feel like that this masculine energy was really causing there to be a pretty like a heaviness to the relationship, to the situationship. I feel like he was tainting his own blessings in a way. And meanwhile, the feminine in this situation, and if it is only applying to you, then it would be your divine masculine and your divine feminine. Since we each are meant to have equal counterparts of both, whether we're boys or girls. But I feel like the feminine side was really staying as much in her power as possible, even though there was some type of situation with a female who threw her off her horse temporarily. Somebody wasn't able to move on, and they were also unprepared for the absence. There was some sort of carelessness. That person, that individual, is going to be getting judgment served to them for their actions. And you will find harmony again if you want it. Be cautious and courteous, even though, yes, you have been hurt by somebody recently, or may soon be hurt if you haven't recently. Be cautious not to shield yourself with your emotions. Don't allow your emotional state to be what drives you, because your emotions are fluid and they change. And your future can always change, no matter what a tarot reading says. So don't let yourself go into that moon shadow energy. Really allow yourself to be creative and utilize your creativity for the benefit of everybody and not for the benefit of your ego. Once you do that, you'll be able to actually manifest that lovers and that connection that it was saying in the first line. I think all this is basically loose ends that need to be tied up first. It can be very frustrating. But just hang in there, or remove yourself, as whichever way is safest and quickest and makes you the most happy. But you are going to have harmony. I do believe it is with this person again. I feel like you guys just have things that need to heal first. If you're having difficulty manifesting things right now, it feels like, or if your energies feel a little scattered and unfulfilling, then just be patient or seek out a new job or a situation. It's up to you if you're going to be patient and wait it out and hope, or if you're just going to move on. Either way, you're going to be happy. As long as you utilize your patience and your creativity and work on that shadow work. And the last part, make your choice. There's a choice that needs to be made, and it's time that you make it, and it has to do with where you're going to start over, or how you're going to start over. Kick that poverty mindset. You are and will be capable of doing whatever you need for any type of security that you need. Be cautious about being jealous, or if you're dealing with somebody who's jealous or doesn't show follow through. Don't get yourself trapped in the same toxic mentality state or toxic beliefs that you may have used previously. It may not seem like you're going to find justice in the situation that you're dealing with, and there could be some dishonesty or maybe even like legal issues or lawsuits, but either way, don't get discouraged by them, because you have abundance coming to you as soon as you're able to just release and trust. Then everything's going to work out the way it's meant to work out. So don't be scared of that new outlook or that new direction or that new option, because it's going to be something that will be very beneficial for you as long as you allow it to heal you the way that it's meant to. And that is all I've got for your pile. Thank you for viewing, and please like and subscribe. And if you haven't already, then share with your friends or whoever to see if they like it. Tell them to subscribe. And other than that, I will see you next time. Bye. Love and light.